What do you say yes to? Like, when offers come and scripts come, what is on your mind कि ये होगा तो मैं करूँगा, ये होगा तो मैं नहीं करूँगा?
अगर फिल्म शुरू होती है लंदन से तो मैं बोलता हूँ हाँ. No, Akshay sir said this in an interview. No, I don't do that. But yeah, as I said, I want that responsibility and pressure on my shoulders कि पूरे फिल्म की जिम्मेदारी आपके कंधे पे है. And I would want that pressure. Having said that, scripts, just good stories. If the story clicks with you, and वो पहली reading या पहली meeting में click हो जाता है.
Are there enough offers? Do you get enough offers?
Quality over quantity.
Right.
So I don't want enough offers. I want good offers.
You want good offers?
Because I just want to be part of good stories so that मेरे बच्चे भी आगे जाकर मेरे पोते भी आगे जाकर देखे कि देखो ये किया है पापा ने और दादा ने.
What is the tough part of your job? Like, see, I'll give you examples.
Yeah.
Some say handling the media is tough. Some people say we don't want to be on Instagram and post everything, but your teams will tell you कि यार Mihir, be seen, do something, post करो. Is that, is that publicity part?
Initially I used to find social media a bit difficult for me personally to handle because that's a different world altogether. Yeah. But now, since the last 4 days of release,
you realize it.
I've been very happy with the kind of love I'm receiving. My DMs are flooded.
Right.
I'm so happy.
Did you think that Archies will change your life because it's such a big title it was?
It did change my life to some capacity.
Right.
Because I was coming from nowhere.
Correct.
I only gained from that project. So thanks to Zoya and Tiger Baby and everyone.
Tell me, what were Sid and Jimmy like? Did they play big boys with you all on the set also?
Such good friends now that I have no memory of our first meeting. Jimmy sir and me, we have such a good bond. We bonded on food and diet and discipline and fitness. He always used to ask me, Baldy. He still calls me Baldy. Like he called me yesterday, Baldy. कहाँ हो? भिंडी खाए हो? क्या लाए हो? Siddharth has given us one of the best times during the shoot, and he's got such a good sense of humor. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Mihir Ahuja, and you're watching this interview on Bollywood Hungama.
Mihir, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. Good
Thank
time
you.
to catch you just after the release of Operation Safed Sagar. But we'll come to this later. We'll go back in your career. When you started acting and today where you are, what all did you imagine that has worked out? What all did you imagine that has not worked out?
Wow. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I've never planned my career. I used to always go by one day at a time. And that kind of worked out for me because when I used to audition, I was like, chalo, bas ye audition crack karna hai. Now, luckily when I go for narrations, narration, I hope I like the script. I hope I enjoy the script. I hope I enjoy the character. And I hope I get to collaborate with these makers. So honestly, still if you ask me, I have not planned my career. I just want to be a part of a good show or a good film, do good scripts because मैं भी मानता हूँ कि script के ऊपर कुछ नहीं है. अच्छी script का अगर part हो ना, whatever the role is, whatever the length of the part is, I think everyone benefits from a good script.
Correct.
I knew in the beginning that okay, I'll make it as an actor and I'll get work because you need that kind of confidence when you come from other cities to Mumbai. You need that kind of confidence to push you. So I had that in my mind that I'll do it no matter what, I'll do it. But never plan my career कि ये होना चाहिए या ये this will work out, this will not work out. Yeah.
What do you say yes to? Like, when offers come and scripts come, what is on your mind कि ये होगा तो मैं करूँगा, ये होगा तो मैं नहीं करूँगा?
अगर फिल्म शुरू होती है लंदन से तो मैं बोलता हूँ हाँ. No, Akshay sir said this in an interview. No, I don't do that. But yeah, as I said, irrespective of the length of the part, of course, everyone wants to be a leading man in the industry. And somewhere, I also crave for that. That, I want that responsibility and pressure on my shoulders कि पूरे फिल्म की जिम्मेदारी आपके कंधे पे है. And I would want that pressure. But having said that, scripts, just good stories. If the story clicks with you, and वो पहली reading या पहली meeting में click हो जाता है. And then you cannot, there are times when I have read the script and I was like, I didn't feel it in my gut, and I was like, okay, let's give it a second read, let's give it a third read. Asked for they sent me a revised draft. I read it again. But I feel the heart of the script should be in the right place. What they are going to tell, like for Operation Safed Sagar, the heart of the stories was in the right place.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Kargil war, but not just war, emotional depth of the
Right.
families and everything.
Correct.
So it was stuck there. It never deviated from that topic.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, no jingoistic and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So the heart should be in the right place.
Right.
And that's what I look for. That's what I seek for in stories.
Right. Are there enough offers? Do you get enough offers?
I mean, now after the success of Operation Safed Sagar, I'm hoping I get enough. There's enough and good. So I feel quality over quantity.
Right.
So I don't want enough offers. I want good offers.
You want good offers.
Because I just want to be part of good stories so that मेरे बच्चे भी आगे जाकर और मेरे पोते भी आगे जाकर देखे कि देखो ये किया है पापा ने और दादा ने.
Right. Your generation is fixing many things actually, not one thing.
Yeah.
One is that earlier when actors were given offers and they didn't like, they will say date nahi hai, busy hoon, I'm traveling and padi nahi, time nahi mila. Now the generation is literally going and telling them that this doesn't work for me. I don't see myself doing it.
Yeah.
What is your procedure when you say no?
The latter one. I think it's good to be honest because now in the era of social media, everything is out there. मैं बोल दूँ available नहीं हूँ या कुछ नहीं है. तो
correct, yeah.
मतलब 3-4 दिन में वो देख सकते कि मैं कहाँ हूँ.
Yeah,
you can
exactly,
know,
yeah.
they can know my latitude, longitude, logistics and everything. I be honest, like not because of because they can spot
Catch
me that
you,
where I am,
yeah.
but still I like being honest. And if I don't like a script, I also my first thing before saying no or before saying ki this I don't see myself in this. First thing goes ki let's sit and think. I speak to the writers and directors ki isme aur kya kar sakte? What do you think? How can we make this more interesting? So I've done that in the past, and they're also open for collaborations because it's a collaborative process, right? I still see projects as a college project or a teamwork. जैसे हम college में shoot करते थे. I remember this India film project, 50 hours of filmmaking, 50 hours of non-stop shooting. That's a short film. So I still remember whenever I go to set, I still remember my take myself as that kid who is in college and this is a collaborative process we're all working on. So before if the script doesn't resonate with me, I do this. I tell the writers or the makers what else can we do in this? How can we make this better? And if they are not open to collaborations or not open to changes because everyone is bounded by platforms and everything.
Correct.
And then if it doesn't work out for me, that's fine.
What is the tough part of your job?
Okay. See, I'm thinking so much because I don't find this job tough at all for me.
Right. Like, see, I'll give you examples.
Yeah.
Some say handling the media is tough. Some people say we don't want to be on Instagram and post everything, but your teams will tell you ki yaar, Mihir, be seen, do something, post karo. Is that, is that publicity part?
Initially I used to find social media a bit, difficult for me personally to handle because that's a different world altogether. But now, since the last 4 days of release,
you realize it.
I've been very happy with the kind of love I'm receiving.
And
I'm not able to reply to everyone. I wish I can, have the time to just reply to everyone. And my DMs are flooded.
Right.
I'm so happy. So now I'm also loving social media.
It's a good phase. It's a good phase.
It's touchwood. It's a good phase.
Right. What has been the biggest learning so far? What did you like from all the projects that you've done? Some have worked, some have not worked. What is the learning that came early on?
That filmmaking is such a gamble. You can never know what's good, what's not. I mean, of course, you can read the script and see who the filmmaker is. But still, even if everything is aligned, you never know what works, what doesn't.
True, yeah.
So the biggest learning is just to let go. I feel if you're doing a project, there have been times where on the first day of shoot or the second day of shoot, I feel like, I hope this is going right. I hope this film does well. This show does well. हम सब सही जा रहे कि नहीं, सब कुछ सही हो जाए. But then it's not taking you anywhere. You're not staying in the moment. You're not focusing on your character then.
Yeah.
So I've just realized the art of letting go is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And कई बार ना खराब फिल्म ही बहुत अच्छी कर जाती है, आपको पता नहीं चलता.
Yeah, that's true. You never know.
Yeah, if you're not enjoying the process, but it does wonders.
Right.
So you never know. I think to stop overthinking and just letting go. That's the learning. That was the question.
Yeah. Of course. Did you think that Archies will change your life because it's such a big title it was?
Yes.
Did you think that will change your life?
I did, and it did change my life to some capacity.
Right.
Because I was coming from nowhere.
Correct.
I had I only gained from that project. So thanks to Zoya and Tiger Baby and everyone to Netflix to have me on that project, because I mean, yeah, we all expected it to like do really well, because it was also one of Netflix's passion project, biggest project that year. But I was not sad at all. I mean, it's okay. As I said, the art of letting go and moving on. I've learned this now. So if the film, any film or project gets mixed reviews, whatever, I just know I have to move on, because you have to just focus on your path and your career. And that's what, and I'm happy that things worked out for me in my favor post Archies.
Interesting. That's the best positive way to look at it. You somehow have the knack of being in the big projects of Netflix. Yeah, they
Netflix
clearly
is
love
baby,
you.
yeah.
And then comes Operation Safed Sagar. Tell me right at the start, कौन आया आपके पास? कैसे offer आया?
So I was shooting for a show, some show I was in Film City, and I got a call from Deepak Agarwal. He called me and he was like, Mihir, he knew, काफी पहले से जानते हैं मुझे वो Deepak. He used to work in Casting Bay पहले, and he was also casting for this film with Mukesh Chabra sir. So Deepak called me and he was like, Mihir, just send me your pics with mustache. I was like, yeah, sure. What is this for? And I had a stubble at that time, so I immediately shaved. I'll show you that picture. It's I look like a pedo in that picture. I'm like, I went to the washroom and I clicked like this with mustache on. Because I had no clue what role this is for. So I thought कि कोई होगा. I just imagined कि ऐसा role होगा.
Correct.
So ऐसे like I full Ravi Kishan style. I made that face and I clicked a picture. And then he was like, okay, I'll get back. तो call आया कुछ एक हफ्ते 10 दिन बाद, and I was still shooting for that show. And he was like, Mihir, you're logged for this. No. Sorry, I'm missing a phase here. Yeah, he said this is for Operation Safed Sagar. And इसका एक audition है, वो भेजना. फिर audition मैंने send किया, फिर second round of auditions हुए Matchbox Shots office में. And then I got to read the script. And it was so interesting. I mean, when I read the script, I was just getting goosebumps that this story has to be told. And then I was like, yes, I want to do it. Uske baad, I was still on shoot, as I said. And 2 दिन बाद, I had to fly to Bikaner Air Force Station. So the show I was shooting for, I wrapped today, and in 2 days I have to fly to Bikaner Air Force Station. So I had no time for prep.
No time, my God.
And I was so stressed because this is such a technical film, MiGs, aircrafts, cockpit. मुझे थोड़ी पता है ये सब. And my character is also very technical because they call him the Professor Saab, clearly. So I wish I had more time, but then, whatever happens for good. I went to the set. My first few scenes were with Prajakta, and it was not very technical. It was just family scenes. Correct. And उसके बाद I had a 7-8 day break. And I'm so glad कि वो जो prep time मुझे मुंबई के एक apartment में नहीं मिला, वो prep time मुझे around the MiGs. Nice. I could touch and feel the MiGs. Amazing. I could see the officers around me, and oh my God, I cannot explain the feeling of the smell. I don't really like the smell of fuel in a petrol pump, but a lot of people enjoy that. But smell of the fuel in an Air Force station, it's different. It's different. And those MiGs were actually a part of the Kargil War.
Okay. Oh wow, that definitely adds to that.
Yeah.
Tell me, so you knew the Prajakta was going to be opposite you. What was that?
Yes, I knew. Yeah. Right. Because I was the second last one to get logged, because Sangi he got logged the last is what I was told in our group, in the Golden Arrows group. So yeah, everyone Prajakta and everyone was locked.
Right. When you read something like this, tell me, what is your process of reading? Where do you like to read? Do you like to read in the night, in the day? What is your process of
it's very interesting, I'll tell you. And I followed that after listening to Matthew McConaughey's interview. Okay. इसके पहले तो बस एक बार read कर लेता था, and so first reading is like a very dry reading. Right. Because the first reading when I'm signing a project, the first reading कि हाँ it's resonating with you or no. But once you're in the project, then I'll tell you what the process of my reading is. I read it when I'm happy, I read it when I'm sad, I read it when I'm angry. So there are multiple emotions you go through in your day. Like as me here, if I'm like really happy, like I am now, so I'll go and read the script at that time. Okay. And it actually works, because I heard Matthew McConaughey's interview, and he said this, that you will find different perspective every time for your character.
If you're reading in different
ways. And it really helps.
That's so incredible.
Because like some actors who like rehearse a lot. Like I also rehearse, but I go on a set with an empty canvas because some director told me one day that you can be a good actor, but being an adaptable actor is more important.
Right.
Because उस डायरेक्टर के हाथ में वो मीटर है, वो ऊपर नीचे करेंगे तो अगर हम इतना ज़्यादा प्रिपेयर होके आ जाए कि उस मीटर पे हम रिस्पॉन्ड ही नहीं करें,
Correct.
then I don't think we can call ourselves actors because we have to, you know, abide by the vision of the director.
Nice. How interesting.
So that's what whenever whenever I read a script in different emotions, it brings changes, like the way I'm saying my dialogue, the way I'm reading the script. Every time I discover something new.
Wow.
So that really helps.
Do you watch interviews of other actors and learn? Who all do you think teach you well?
That's how my journey started. Yeah. In Jamshedpur, when I used to study for my 10th boards, 12th boards. Commerce book open तो रहती थी, यहाँ phone में रहता था. I used to watch Sushant's interview a lot. Because you know people who come from nowhere.
Correct.
After Dhoni, I used to watch his interviews and जैसे ही मम्मी आती थी, हाँ, so commerce. So ये बहुत करता था. Like that's how I think watching these interviews, I got this kick of becoming an actor and being there, and yeah. So who have I think Ranbir is one actor who really inspires me. His stillness inspires me a lot.
He's very candid in interviews.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. But like, just as an actor also, his stillness is I love it, what he does as an actor. So yeah, his performances I've always been moved by his performances. And yeah, I used to watch a lot of round tables and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. Okay. So then you go on the set and then you meet one. Which was the day where you met all the cast members? Where was that? In Jimmy, Siddharth, everyone. Abhay.
I think 4th or 5th day when we were shooting in the tarmac.
Okay.
Around the MIGs, we had to
4th, 5th day you all were on the tarmac. Straight.
Yeah. Because first day to Air Force Station में चले गए सीधा. Air Force Station में there are quarters. There are so the house was also in the Air Force Station.
Nice.
The house you see in the show, Ahuja sir's house, my house. It's all they're all real houses. And one thing I really want to tell about this is, you know, my house in Jamshedpur is very much like this, you know, like 1990s houses where there are mosaic tiles
correct.
and marble floors and वो दाने वाले क्या बोलते हैं floors को, I don't know the term. I think that's mosaic tiles. So oh god, the houses were beautiful and just it took us back in time. So I always say this, that costume and art department really helps you as an actor.
Nice. You know, tell me, what were Sid and Jimmy like? Did they play big boys with you all on the set also?
I think we are such good friends now that I have no memory of our first meeting. Jimmy sir and me, we have such a good, you know, bond. We bonded on food and diet and discipline and fitness.
Okay, nice.
He always used to ask me, Baldy. He still calls me Baldy. Like he'll call me. He called me yesterday, Baldy. कहाँ हो? भिंडी खाए हो? क्या लाए हो?
Sweet.
His discipline is next level. He, wherever he is, he'll sleep on time. He'll go. He's just wonderful.
What's there to learn from, you know, like someone like Jimmy? He's been around for 25 plus years. It's amazing that what a journey, and today also he's like a lead man in something. So it's quite a journey.
I think the calmness that person carries in his shoulders and in himself. I've seen him sitting calmly on a set in a corner, having tea, sipping on coffee. I don't think he drinks tea. Yeah, sipping on coffee, and then talking about fitness and diet. And I think he's just a very cool person to be. He's not hard to work at all. Like people, you know, assume कि ये कैसे होंगे before starting to work with someone. But he's just so cool and calm as a person.
Right.
And
Siddharth is a very different personality.
Siddharth is a bestie now.
Right. Oh, nice.
Like all the arrows, and we really chill a lot. Like we party a lot. So Siddharth has given us one of the best times during the shoot, and he's got such a good sense of humor. He's amazing. Yeah.
Right. Was there ever a worry that, you know, y'all are 4-5 boys at, you know, the younger boys? Was there ever a worry that, you know, what if I get overshadowed? What if there aren't that many scenes eventually?
Honestly, no, I never think of getting overshadowed, because then you'll start getting Mihir in camera and not Baldy. Agar ye thought aa gaya mind. Of course, as actors, as creators, ये overshadow वाला thought तो नहीं आता, but आता है कि, you know, I wish my arc is fulfilled.
Yeah.
I wish I do justice to my arc. ये सब आता है, but comparison and uh, it's good competition, but comparison कभी नहीं आया है मेरे mind में. And also I've built myself that way now कि होगा क्या compare करने से.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
क्योंकि अगर as I said कि अगर मैं overshadow कैसे सोचता, then I would have tried to bring Mihir and I would go away from Baldy in that.
Yeah, true.
So जितना लिखा गया उससे ऊपर जा ही नहीं सकते हो.
बिल्कुल.
So yeah, that's why I just played Baldy and I was not thinking of anything else.
Right. You know, Prajakta के millions of followers है. She's extremely popular. What is she like to work with?
I'll tell you a conversation we had, which is the most embarrassing moment in her eyes. And we did one interview and she shared that because we had to share one embarrassing moment.
Okay.
In 2017, I came to Mumbai and in my very first year, I was roaming around in Aram Nagar with a bag. And कौन नहीं जानता था प्राजक्ता कोहली को यार कब से she's been a great YouTuber and one of the best YouTubers in India, one of the biggest in fact. I saw Prajakta, I was like, oh, Prajakta Kohli, I really watch your videos and I love your videos. And cut to
wow.
8-9 years down the line, she's playing my wife in a show. So I'll tell you the first meeting, we didn't get to talk much because 2 दिन पहले मैं lock हुआ था. So the first scene, you see that scene where we're sleeping and then it's also in the trailer when the boys come and they're like Srinagar jana packing kar lo. So she's sleeping on my chest here and cut to a camera and that was the first scene we shot. First shot with Prajakta. Yeah. Okay. Jesse camera cut, we were sitting and I was like, Prajakta, I really admire your work and your journey. And she's like, this is not the best time to say that because it's such an intimate room and space. I was like, I'm so sorry. And then she kept laughing and giggling. I was like, sorry, I should have told this later. You know, she's playing my wife and I'm saying, I really admire your work and your journey. So that's the most embarrassing moment in her eyes, but I see it as the most beautiful
memory.
moment.
Right. Then comes the whole responsibility of playing this person who is there, fought for India. What plays on your mind when you're...
You've touched a very sensitive spot now.
Yeah.
You know, I never got to meet Baldy sir. He flies for Indigo now. He's a commercial pilot. When I got logged and I researched who Baldy sir was. I did some research. But of course, you know, क्यों हमें 27 साल लगे कहानी बताने में क्योंकि ज़्यादा चीज़ें बाहर थी भी नहीं. Protocols होते होंगे, सब चीज़ें बाहर नहीं थी. So Kushal sir, who this project is his baby, his story, Kushal Srivastav. He was there and he... Okay, no, sorry. He didn't make me speak to Baldy sir initially. He recently made me speak to him. But V.N. Rao sir, who was the engineer in Kargil War, one of the engineers, and he's Baldy's best friend. So when we were shooting in Bikaner, he was like, you want to speak to Baldy, Mihir? I was like, yeah, sure. And one of the nights when we were, after a shoot, we were chilling with all the officers. He called, he was like, Mihir, hi, I heard you're playing me. I said, yes. I was so in awe of the person I'm talking to and I'm playing him. So I wish I could meet you. Please, I would love to meet you soon. He said, yeah, I'm tied up with work. I'm a commercial pilot now. I just want to tell you, play me well. He said that.
So sweet, yeah.
So sweet of him. And then Prajakta spoke to Madhvi ma'am, but never got to see him in video call or in person. And now,
how come? Because how come that was the first call? Did you not try before? Did you all not want to meet? Your makers could have...
Our creators also said no.
Okay.
And काफी last minute सब कुछ हुआ था. बहुत last minute था मेरे लिए तो. जैसे आदिल सर को पटनी सर से बात करने का मौका मिला एंड जिमी सर को टोनी सर से बात करने का मौका मिला. मुझे नहीं मिला क्योंकि सर वाज आल्सो वेरी बिजी बिकॉज़ ही वाज फ्लाइंग. ही वाज नॉट गेटिंग ऑफ डेज ऑफ. सो बिल्कुल बात नहीं हो पाई थी हमारी. एंड नाउ कट टू पोस्ट रिलीज. I was really emotional on the premiere night. I gave some speech and I was really emotional. So V.N. Rao sir was also there. उनके पास मैसेज उन तक ही पहुंचा Baldy sir तक and he was like, Mihir, I heard that you were very emotional. I wish I could be there. I really want to meet you. So and yesterday he messaged me something. I wish can I read it for you?
Of course, yeah.
मेरा phone. Please. So Kushal sir, I mentioned Kushal Srivastav. This is his project and his story. So he, I said I want to drop a voice note to Baldy sir. Can you just share this with him? And he said, wait, I'll share your number with Baldy sir. And then he shared my number. And Baldy sir messaged, saved his name as Baldy. See, Baldy
Oh,
sir
wow.
saved my name as Baldy on his phone.
Wow, that is so cool. That is
And then I
really cool.
messaged sir. I messaged like a long voice note,
Mm-hmm.
and then I wrote, "Hello Baldy sir, Mihir Ahuja here, Jai
Yeah.
Hind."
Huh.
What did he write? Hi Baldy, I just landed back in Hyderabad. It was great watching you during the events and on the screen with your stellar performance. You have immortalized your character. Frankly, I was just a squirrel doing my job back then, but you have elevated it so well. Looking forward to our meeting. By the way, Madhvi is impressed with you, and she also said that you did a lot better than me.
That is so sweet.
I
yeah.
replied to this saying, "Have a great time at home, sir. Hope you get some much needed rest. You've been working around the clock. Your appreciation means the world to me. Ha ha, Madhvi ma'am is too funny. Oops, why don't you recreate the mix scene again with her? That'll be amazing."
But that's so cool that you get to really
and-
chat with the
oh
person you
God,
play.
yes.
It is
And the
huge.
fact that he saved my number as Baldy on his
Wow,
phone.
that's a big honor. That's a big honor.
It is.
You know, this character goes through his own turmoil. Like, you know, your character, in fact, I feel was the only one who had that, you know, I'm going through something. Can I do this? I can't do this. What was that like? What was the brief of that like? What was it playing that? What was it thinking about it? Because you are not just playing a pilot who's just going and flying. You have a personal journey here.
Honestly, it's very difficult to play such a complex character
Yeah.
because difficult as in because the reason it's difficult is because you have to tap that emotion every time.
Correct.
And it does play toll on you because you know, after 12-hour shift you used to feel like, why are you feeling so lethargic? But it's not physical, it's more mental. So that is the only reason why it's difficult to play such a complex character. But you know, being in the Air Force station helped me a lot, and I just realized I didn't have to do anything. The space was helping me so much, and the script. Because being around those officers and seeing that they fly those MiGs, sitting in that cockpit, it was just a feeling of you know, the pride of being an Indian, and what they went through during the Kargil War, and what Ahuja sir went through.
Yeah.
And whenever I meet Alka ma'am, we all just start crying. It's just so emotional meeting her, and because we've met her multiple times now. So I think that emotion was very much there. It was here. Air Force Station में enter करके officer से मिलकर यहाँ तक आ गया था. आपको बस इतना निकालना है.
Yeah. When you watched it, what scenes made you teary-eyed and cry? What?
Oh God, we were all bawling, as I mentioned to you off screen. The 4th episode and the 5th episode.
Yeah.
Especially because shoot के time पता नहीं चलता because it's so technical. There's no music, and we just we all knew the story of Ahuja sir, but seeing Siddharth sir bring that to life,
yeah, it is really amazing.
God, and it was so difficult for us to watch it because I remember we were in Delhi for the promotions and we were all watching together in the hotel, and we were like, बस रोक दो हम फूट कर रो रहे थे सारे.
Oh my God,
it was very difficult. So that was a scene which made me cry, and I also cried tears of joy in the end when we won the war.
Yeah,
so
true.
Jazba, or you know, 5th, 6th episode was full like कि अब तो दिखा देंगे हम कौन.
Nice.
So it was that.
You know what you all would have not known because you all were shooting something else. The whole Pakistan politics angle and Vajpayee ji's angle. That was the first time you all also must have seen that, right? What did you think of that?
Oh God, the tehrav those actors bring.
Yeah, my God.
Tehrav, I think that just sums it up. Everyone, all the actors in whoever played in that, जो लहजा उन्होंने पकड़ा है बात करने का तरीका, and everything was beautiful. And of course, I think Oni sir, yaar.
Yeah, Oni. Yeah.
Credit goes to Oni sir for everything. Every character you see in the show, there's stillness in them. Amrita Bakshi is wonderful. I just love her.
Correct.
There's one scene where she says कि यार हमेशा मैं ना अजय को स्माइल करके भेजती थी, पर इस बार
what a scene.
And then she just does this. She just
doesn't say it.
So good. उस चुप्पी में कितना कुछ कह दिया.
True.
So Amrita is wonderful, and that's why I really want to credit Oni sir for that. How he's such a calm director. He'll just come to you as an actor and he'll be like, he says Gudu. It's his thing. Gudu, बस ये करना. You're emotional. He just says 4 words, and then it's done, and we get it. I don't know how, but wonderfully he explains it.
Nice.
Beautiful, yeah.
Nice. You know, tell me about those, the scenes where you all were rehearsing, say bike scenes when you all have to ride a bike. What is that like?
Okay, very, very difficult. Very difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because we were actually doing the exercise what the fighters would do.
Yeah.
The string,
Yeah.
we have to like keep the string intact and the ropes intact. So uske rehearsals हुए थे 1-2 दिन. 2 days of rehearsals. We shot in Marol police camp in Mumbai, and the most difficult thing was the smoke and the dust, because you know it was a night shift. Also, it was really cold, and 2-3 days of filming that with dust and smoke in your, and you have to smile. So that was a task, but that was very difficult to maintain. हमारे strings actually टूट रहे थे. So
आपको पता था इस सब के बारे में, ये सब होता है?
नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. First time you learn. Yeah. So मैं बोलूँगा कि मैं 1/3 तो शायद pilot बन गया.
You know, in fact, now you realize that, say, when Tom Cruise makes Top Gun, he flies those jets.
He can fly because he has a license.
Yeah, he has a license, and he also made sure that other actors will be cast if they learn flying.
What?
So they had to learn flying, and then they met Tom Cruise after they learned flying and got the licenses. So yeah, so
did
now
they all fly him in?
Yeah. So now you understand the importance why some actors go all out saying go and learn flying also, with whatever it takes.
Wow. Did they actually learn flying?
They, yeah. And then he met them. I did some interviews with them. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. We did not fly.
No, I know, but yeah.
But that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I knew Tom Cruise has a license and he flies, but I didn't know about other actors.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, we were very blessed with great VFX team.
Yeah.
We had some more than 1,000 VFX
and you all were in
artists.
cockpits that were moving and all.
Yeah. So that was a hydraulic cockpit.
Hydraulic, yeah.
उसकी भी अलग कहानी है. वो cockpit Amsterdam में खो गई थी. इतनी बड़ी cockpit.
Okay.
Not the cockpit, but the hydraulic machine, which was supposed to come here in a giant green screen room. इसलिए shoot भी कुछ delay हो गया था. Oh my God, the trouble we had with that, because airport में imagine like a huge device has been lost at the airport.
Yeah.
So it was also funny initially when I heard that story, but so well. So everything was programmed, you know.
Right.
We were just sitting in the cockpit, and there are multiple people, VFX artists, and from that company sitting on the computer, and they would we have an earpiece we have wearing an earpiece, and someone's giving the cues. Baldy, maintain 700. I'm like, okay, maintaining speed at 750, and as soon as I said 750, it's programmed in that way that it'll turn. Wow. So we have to turn with the cockpit. We're feeling and that's a real cockpit. वो real cockpit है किसी dismantled plane का, dismantled MiG का, जो हम जिसमें बैठे थे. Seats, ejection, everything was real. The throttle and everything was there. But it was just on a hydraulic machine.
Nice. Now just someday manifest working with Tom Cruise and just fly.
From this interview, I manifest working with Tom Cruise and flying.
Right. Yeah. But you know, do you say this man is messaging you, he's gone and fought, see what all he's done in life. Today look at his sense of humor of messaging you, look at the normalcy in his life, and look at his life. He's a commercial pilot, he's flying with a private airline. What does all this teach you?
This teaches me कि आप कितने भी ऊपर चल जाओ, हमेशा धरती से जुड़े रहो.
And
ये heroes आपको कुछ नहीं इससे, इन heroes से बेहतर आप किससे सीख सकते हो? These are the real heroes.
True.
हम तो कुछ नहीं है, हम तो बस acting कर लेते हैं उनके ऐसे. And we are not heroes or anything. Those are the real heroes, और वो बहुत जल्दी हमें life में पता चल गया है. And as I said in my previous speech at the premiere night also, that after doing this project, my respect for them has only and only increased.
Wow.
So it has only increased, क्योंकि मुझे और insights पता चल गई कि क्या करते हैं, what they go through. I mentioned V.N. Rao sir, who was one of the engineers, and he's best friends with Baldy. Yesterday he called me. He's designed a special cap for us. You know, they don't forget. These soldiers, these officers, they don't forget anything. Like I remember we were shooting in Bikaner, and he said, tomorrow 8 a.m. He told someone, tomorrow 8 a.m. I'll get a cap for you. And 8 a.m. sharp, he got a cap for someone. And now he promised all of us, all the arrows, all the 6 arrows, that I'm gonna get a special cap made for you with number 17 Squadron Golden Arrows.
Amazing. That's
and 1 year down the line, he messaged me, Mihir, the caps are ready, and he called me. Are you still in Delhi? And I was back in Mumbai. I said, no sir, but I'll get it handed over to someone. And he called me, he said, Mihir, I watched the show. I loved the show. This show should be preserved.
Nice.
For Indian Air Force officers, this show should be preserved. This is the most real we could this is the closest to reality, and
Reality.
we've not seen this before.
Nice.
And one thing he said which really stayed with me is that when I held Ahuja's coffin, I didn't shed a tear. But watching this show, I was only and only
My
crying.
God, that's such a big thing to say. Wow, that is really.
मतलब हम कितने blessed हैं यार.
Yeah,
रोहित,
yeah.
imagine
So
यार
that's so
हमने
true.
क्या किया होगा ऐसे पिछले
Yeah.
जन्म में कि
True,
हमें
true.
इतना कुछ मिल रहा है.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
blessed.
I seriously consider myself truly blessed to be a
Blessed.
part of this project.
True. You know, when you finish a tough part of your industry is every time you finish a project, you withdraw from that. The whole set of people जाके नए लोगों के साथ
Yeah.
काम करो, नई दोस्तियां बनाओ. इसमें से withdraw करना कितना मुश्किल होगा?
Every project and last days are very emotional for me. It's like a divorce from that
Yeah,
family.
yeah. True.
It breaks your heart because आप बन जाते हो, आप साथ में खाते हो, आप
Family
साथ में
बन
उठते हो,
जाते हो.
दिन भर आप एक दूसरे की शक्ल देख रहे हो. तो वो फैमिली वाली फीलिंग आ जाती है, बहुत प्यार हो जाता है सबके बीच. So that's it. I just want to go back to overshadow. वो तो thought आता ही नहीं है क्योंकि सब
Possible
एक दूसरे के भाई और
Yeah.
and इतने strong colleagues हो
True.
जाते हैं ना कि वो बिल्कुल thought नहीं आता honestly.
True. Right.
You only become a well wisher of everyone else.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to part ways after every project, but that's
Correct.
what we do.
Right. What did your family say? That is such important feedback. What when they watched? Who all told you what?
My my family doesn't express much, I would say, because that's a great thing about them, I would say.
Yeah.
And I've said this before that they're always very neutral. बहुत खुशी में बहुत खुशी दिखाते नहीं है,
Okay.
बहुत दुख में बहुत दुखी नहीं होते.
Okay.
Which is a great thing to be in. हमेशा neutral gear में गाड़ी चल रही है.
Right.
So
Anyone in your cousins, friends who?
हाँ, उनके तो messages बहुत आ रहे relatives के, but something which stayed with me is that नहीं, बहुत प्यार मिल रहा है बस लोगों का.
Yeah.
हाँ, yesterday a friend messaged me, Professor Saab, you killed it. And I'm proud to tell my friends that I know this Professor
That's
Saab.
amazing. Yeah. That's
So
amazing.
I like. Oh yeah, in Delhi when I just got back from Delhi 2 days back, and we were there for promotions. I was down in the lobby, and I was just walking, and someone just shouted, "Professor Saab!" So I went there, and वहाँ कोई शादी हो रही थी. They all came, and he was so good in the show, and we loved the show. And I'm loving how people are calling me Professor Saab.
Nice.
So they notice each and everything because I also have a dialogue. ऐसे लोग मुझे professor नहीं बुलाते. So things have stayed with them,
Right.
and I'm loving that.
When is the plan to meet him? You all are messaging and talking.
Yeah.
कुछ तो plan होगा.
He said he's in Hyderabad now,
Okay.
but I was hoping he'll be there for the premiere.
Okay.
And V.N. Rao sir also told him कि यार Baldy एक दिन तो off ले लेता
Yeah,
यार, ये दिन तो लेना था, but पता नहीं sir क्यों नहीं आया. पता नहीं यार. We'll keep talking now.
You have a moment in mind when you meet him. What you will tell him?
I'll just give him a very warm,
big hug.
tight
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah.
And I'll just say thank you for believing in me and letting me be you.
Letting me be you. What a big, but well done with
Thank
this.
you, Rohit. Thank you.
Right. The thing about your business is that every time something you do, which is good or bad, the question is what next. So do you have an answer? Do you have a release? Do you have something to tell your fans?
I don't have an answer to this right now. I've done a few independent films. I keep
nice.
doing that.
Okay.
Films which travel to film festivals.
Nice.
And like a very small crew, small budget films. पहाड़ों में जाके shoot करके. So वो मैं करते रहता हूँ बीच में. But other than that, you would like to bask in the glory and success of Operation Safed Sagar right now.
Absolutely, you should.
Hi, my name is Mihir Ahuja, and you're watching this interview on Bollywood Hungama.